Genuinely, Tetsnick, he probably would have been so scarred for what was going through my head, he would need therapy immediately. Might retire being a technician. And Pokemon Collector, what's up? What's up, Mighty M4? All right. All breaks for this evening are full. Not much. That's good to hear, dude. I must be over the hill mad. Oh, you could definitely say that, Chucky. Over the hill, over everything, dude. So now I know next time what to do, Testnik. What I'm going to do is I'm going to continuously call on the same day, right after the technician leaves, until someone figures out that, hey, we should probably fix this. Because that is the only way I could remotely get any sort of response. So get to know every technician that's a part of the team for this area. We just have, I just schedule another one, and schedule another one. I keep doing it until something breaks in their system. All right, let me randomize. And yes, release is Thursday. And yes, keep an eye on the website because their stuff will be posted for tonight. Don't pay attention to the titles on the randomizing. It just hasn't, I didn't change them over, just for sake of sanity. And genuinely, I apologize for all of last week. All of last week was my worst nightmare. Internet went down and just there was nothing being done about it, even though I was calling every day. Okay, hold up. I just randomized and the position stayed the same. I don't know if that's ever happened. Because I know I clicked it. That's going to be very interesting. That is an outcome of randomization. And if they think they're out of the woods yet just because the internet is stable tonight, our dance has just begun. We just got through the first song. We're dancing the entire evening. It's going to be a nice romantic evening of dancing. The amount of headaches that they're about to incur at my hands, it's going to be biblical. I'm very excited. And I'm sorry if a little bit of a psychotic side comes out, but let me tell you, being on customer service calls for 90% of the week, you lose sanity. You lose humanity. It's like you lose a little bit of yourself. That is for sure. The taco burrito thing? No, we covered that. Tacos and burritos are essentially the same thing. Our latest discussion, Asthmatic, I don't know if you were around for it, or if you heard it, or if the internet just sucked that day, because it probably did, were that chestnuts are overhyped garbage and don't make Christmas any better. Christmas would be better without chestnuts. Agreed? Glad we're... Audrey, listen, when you told me that you played a Civilization game where it's a beaver civilization and they build dams, I already knew that you were of higher thinking, of higher intellect. And Professor Nerstad, I don't know yet. It's stable for now. Chestnut everything starting next year. I mean, we're in January, dude. Not this Christmas, next year's Christmas. I ain't got to worry about that right now. They only have an industry because it's sold for Christmas. And this was my point. What I said, one of my arguments, I was like, when it's not Christmas, is anyone buying chestnuts? No. They're not. I don't even know if they're sold. And then someone said water chestnut, and then we went down the rabbit hole of water chestnut versus regular chestnut. Apparently, not the same thing. People are just not really creative at naming foods, even though they're like remotely not even the same. Also, it's like mistletoe, and those big 6-foot wide bows only exist to be sold 3 weeks of the year. Yeah. But systematically, I don't mind the bows. Mistletoe is like whatever. But chestnuts, I think we could just remove them. Like let's make Christmas that much better. No more chestnuts. You could literally put out cashews, and I said this, Christmas cashews would be infinitely more enjoyable than chestnuts. You've never had chestnuts? Let me tell you something, Mighty M4. From the bottom of my heart, you're not missing anything. The whole root of what I'm saying right now, you could never have a chestnut and be totally okay. Because let me tell you, when you have your first one, you're going to be like, I could have just skipped this. This kind of sucks. It's not that great. So I say you're welcome. You don't even have to thank me. Also, my mental state right now is brought to you by my internet service provider. Woo! We're feeling fantastic tonight. Now you have... Thanks, Beige. Now you have no interest in chestnuts. You're welcome, dude. I saved you very minor disappointment that you were going to experience. Since everything is full on the website, I just texted Nick to post release breaks. Nick could sense I was on edge today, so hopefully he's just right on it. And he's going to post the release breaks, and I'm not even going to have to worry about it. All right. Good luck, everybody. This was break number 3 from Friday. It is Monday, break 1 today. We only have 3 breaks tonight, and then we're going to post release breaks. And I'm warning everyone right now, you could pretty much count on never finding that set at any source. What stuff? The stuff I was just talking about? Well, right, because people skipped a lot of sets this year in general. Pokemon projected all of their production downwards. And now when they get to the good sets, then we don't have any of it because it's awesome. So it's going to be gone pretty quick. I'm going to do it. It will never be in a break on its own. It's always going to be mixed with other stuff. It's the way it is. Otherwise, it'll be gone. I could open all of it in one sitting. I'm posting release breaks for Thursday, because Thursday is the midnight release for the new set. To give you some background, Flazzaro, last week I had absolutely catastrophic internet issues and I've been literally on the phone with technical support more than I've done anything, more than I've worked out, more than I've spent time with loved ones, more than I've slept, more than I've eaten. And I'm kind of just I'm waiting for the one last thing to just shoot me into outer space right now. And Flazzaro, all good, dude. We have the new set, but I'm just warning everyone in advance. If you're planning on finding it in stores, if you pre-ordered it somewhere, there's a solid chance you're probably not going to get it. Oh yeah, I'm still going. This is my never-ending war, dude. I will open packs until I die. Mighty M4, if that happened, if it, God honest truth, if that happened, I honestly, it's family friendly, so I can't even say what I would do. But yeah, I think that would be the last like bit of mental that I had left, just gone. What's up, Casper? No, you're good, dude. Listen, I'm not. It's not any of your guys' fault. I get upset when I'm unable to perform at 1,000% for you guys. That's what kills me. You're sick as a dog? Yeah, welcome to me 2 weeks ago. So, right into sickness, I went into internet issues. And it's been, aside from like the first week of this year, it's been a very good start to 2025, let me tell you. And that's good, Flazara. Hopefully they honor it. That's all I gotta say. Because all bets are off with this next set. Let me tell you. So that's my next. The HOA needs to vote to put it in. After this incident, if I have to become president of the HOA for fiber to come in, that's what's going to happen. Sounds good, dude. They will be posted tonight, no matter what. Now, honestly, Casper, this one, really chill, and like, the annual fee is like not even anything, dude. And ours is pretty sick. They make good decisions. They're kind of there just to like get better deals for like landscaping or whatever. But the reason why it hasn't already gone in was that nobody showed up to the meeting, so they couldn't vote on it because it would affect everybody. Bro, if I have to go door to door and personally drag each person, I will do that. I don't care. There was a stream Friday. Correct, Dana. The internet was cutting off every 10 seconds, and I just fought through it. Come to Texas? I thought about it, but I just moved to Wisconsin. Wisconsin's fine. There wasn't YouTube. I'm going to download the stream and I'll post it. I would have done that already, but I didn't have stable internet until right now. So we'll see if that holds up. Well, Chucky, if I'm there, I'll definitely make a post or say it in Discord. But as of now, I'm not like, I don't have like exclusive plans to go there. This upcoming release is going to be pretty insane. You're coming to Wisconsin for some cheap cheese? The cheese is good, dude. Honestly, like, there's memes obviously about like Wisconsin and cheese, but like they hold up, dude. They got good cheese. A cost of living here is ridiculously cheap compared to Illinois. Is there a new release? Did Grizzly Adams have a beard, dude? What's up, Booth Bear? And honestly, whoever said you should move to Texas, I think it was Flazaro or whatever your name was. Because of how appealing it is to live there, the amount of people that have moved to Texas is just going to create the same problem where I would be moving from Illinois. Taxes are inevitably going to go up and everything else. Great Lakes, Illinois for a while soon. Nice. That was one of the biggest deciding factors of me not wanting to go there. For this next set, it's you could just pretty much chalk it up as you're never going to see it in a store. Yeah, so it's this interesting thing that people never really listen to me about. Not you, but like people were just like, no, that's not how it works. But it is how it works because we're looking at it now. When people buy less Pokemon and it performs less, periodically, Pokemon looks at projections and, how they did previously. If they're downward, they're going to make less of the next set. So that happened for the entirety of 2024 until the end. And now that we have an awesome set, guess what? There's none. Like, there's nothing. Yeah, it's happened for years, but people like to ignore that, per se. And, yeah. Yeah, but also, Dano, the Fairweather fans. Fairweather fans are the reason why there's none of this set. Yeah, but they can only go off of data. And going off of the data, it is a right decision. But going off of the actual information, it's a horrible decision. So, yeah. Oh, yeah. But Booth Bear just boils down to what I've said before. Sets aren't reprinted. They print it once, they move on. Based on previous projections. Them releasing Reserve and then calling it a reprint is very misleading. And Dano, that's, I mean, people have preferences. I get it. But it's hard to feel bad for people that are like, I can't find this, when they are part of the problem. You know what I mean? And it's not directed towards you, obviously. I'm talking very generally. Ooh. Fire and grass. I mean, Dano, there was none to go around. Let's just put it that way. This set is going to be gone the day it comes out. I'm going to do everything in my power that it's going to last. I'm going to stretch it for as long as I can. But even then. I mean, Dano, it's a necessity at this point. I'd like to enjoy the set for as long as I can. Yeah, but part of me is like, you know what? If people hated it so much, I guess they shouldn't want it still, right? Because man, oh man, if I put Battle Styles in a break, all the humanity, Beige, why do you hate us? I'd rather die. Not bad first break. Give me one moment. I just want to make sure Nick still has a pulse to post these breaks. Give me one moment. All right. So the breaks are going to be posted after the stream ends. We just have to make a couple last minute decisions before they're posted, but they will be posted tonight. Well, that'll be the next thing that I deal with now that the internet issue is semi-resolved. So there's still time. I didn't even notice that I wasn't playing music from the playlist. Release is Thursday, Dano, so release breaks are going to be posted after these 3 breaks. I wasn't sure how the internet was going to be tonight, and I'm still a little unsure, frankly. But those release breaks are probably going to fill up as soon as they're posted. So definitely keep an eye on the website. They'll be posted after stream, after I'm done opening these next 2 breaks. Just because we need to talk about like one last thing before we post. Just some last second adjustments. Very nice alt. It's not so much that. It's just last second making sure that we have it well thought out, that's all. I'll have to see, Dana. Gold fighting. Generally, during release, I like to keep everything the same size. That way I can pre-make all of them. But we'll see. Dangerous laser. And again, sorry for the brief stream tonight, guys, but this was like just, I wasn't sure what hand I was going to be dealt tonight. So other than my misfortunes this past week, I hope you all are having a fantastic week of your own. Not much, Chucky. Nice little Pikachu. Chucky, once more, you are, I would not worry about upsetting me, my friend. All of my anger that I have is towards the internet company. The only reason I said don't ask anymore, Chucky, is just because I've been pretty stressed out since last Monday, and it'll be got to. That's all. No. Here's the thing, Chucky. we had this discussion before. It you're allowed to ask questions, but the last question specifically, I said, just we're gonna put that question on hold for a while. Is that Mag Cargo? It is a spicy snail. That's Master Shifu. Oh yeah, in the most current sets, they have like a crystal rarity of him. What is that, Obsidian, I think? It's a clean card. Very clean. Yep. Well, you're going to see like the majority of the sets from last year. That's the beauty of the breaks. If you've been out of the loop, you're going to see a lot of, different sets. That was break 2. I just didn't change the number. Sorry about that. The names were correct, though. So now we're doing break 3. And then after this break, just last minute stuff, and tonight the release break will be posted. I'll post it on Discord too when it is, because I have a feeling it's not going to really hated that it didn't get a lot of love. It's because people who don't buy Pokemon emulate their opinions on Reddit, and then that is the sentiment that a set has based on people that don't spend any money on Pokemon. Which is interesting. It would be like a pizza review site run by people who hate pizza or don't eat it because they're lactose intolerant or miserable. %. It'll be one of those sets where over time people, like every set, That wouldn't be an issue if they had kept Rainbow Rarity and not just had random EXs with no full arts of that EX. Ooh, the Alt Guild Angela. There you go, Chucky. I'm sorry, my autograph is not worth anything, I'll tell you that. Didn't think about that. I'm constantly thinking about these things and getting aggravated, like getting re-aggravated over the same things. That's why I just try not to think about it. Just enjoy what we have. To turn my brain off, you know what I've been watching, which is honestly like I think is hilarious because I never really cared about the show before. Deadliest Catch, with the internet issues, and I just like needed to turn my brain off before I just absolutely snapped. Deadliest Catch kept me sane. They had like 2 random seasons on Netflix. It's an odd choice. Perfect to put on to just turn off my brain. And I was like, huh. Just go full caveman brain. Because, like, I never really watched it at its peak. I don't even know if it's still going on. It might be. I don't even know. Oh, I've seen episodes of that, and it like I felt like I was like, this is kind of boring. I'm also convinced now. I didn't Google it yet. For those of you that have watched Trailer Park Boys and Deadliest Catch, like the earlier seasons, so very, very like, there's probably not a person in chat that has seen both. Exactly what I'm talking about. I'm convinced that Julian was a character making fun of the one son on the one boat on Deadliest Catch. Because they look absolutely identical. You know what I'm talking about, Criminal? The one, I think the boat captain who died. Yeah. Bro, he looks identical. One episode, he had the black t-shirt and he was holding a glass. And he had the goatee. And I was like, there's no way. Have I heard about the California fires? Yes. Sucks. While they're on fire, we're in a deep freeze. I've had the same snow on the ground for like 2 weeks now. Hasn't melted. It's just frozen. You love Palafin's pre-evolution because it's just a dolphin? True. You're not wrong on that one. Nate turns into Macho Man Dolphin. But Criminal, it hit me so hard that like I'm convinced that Trailer Park Boys made that character to make fun of him specifically, even though it's probably not. But in one episode, he does lobster fish. 3 inches ain't too bad, Chucky. It sucks, but it's livable. Like, I'm telling you, Criminal, if you haven't seen it in a while, pull up a picture side by side. If he doesn't look like Julian, he looks like when Jacob pretends to be Julian on the show. Even funnier, in my opinion. Like, I'm not even kidding, Criminal. I didn't even have to think about why does he look familiar. I was like, is Julian the character making fun of him? Even though, like, he doesn't even warrant really to be made fun of. He's a pretty just a dude just trying to make some money fishing. And yes, I did enjoy the episode where they hitched the car over. I didn't start watching it until you came over that one night, and I just threw it on. And I was like, this is a good background noise show that I like half pay attention to while I'm doing other stuff. I'm gonna Google it after stream and after I get release breaks posted, Criminal. I wonder if anyone else has had the same thought. I can't be the only one who's like, I know it's like a very specific connection. I will when I find anything about it. I can't be the only one who's thought it, who has seen both of those shows. My favorite Power Ranger? Honestly, I wasn't a big Power Ranger kid. I've watched it, but like, it wasn't like my show. Definitely more Pokemon and other stuff. I mean, if we're going to go off of just color alone, without me having any sort of background into each of the characters, I like the color red. So, Red Ranger, maybe? And I feel like there were so many different Power Rangers throughout my childhood that like I didn't really care enough. I was like, oh, there's a new one now. This one is dinosaurs. This one's a train. And I'm like, it didn't hold my interest as a kid. I don't know. Didn't do it for me. The Black Kyrium, it's a beautiful card. Sorry if I'm a little bit numb to everything because I'll be back to normal by release. I promise you that. All right. So everyone, as soon as I end this stream, I am going to be on the phone with Nick, and then we will be posting the release breaks. If you do not get into the release breaks, it is your own fault. I will be posting it. A special no. I don't think they do. It's just the full art, I'm pretty sure. Which is a shame, but hey. I will post on Discord when the breaks are posted. Just keep an eye on the website. They will be posted tonight. Thank you guys for being patient with me last week coming into today. Smooth sailing from now on. Love every single one of you. Keep your eye on the website. See you guys on release.